Hello students, good morning, and today I am going to discuss about your next topic, equation of motion. We have already discussed about the different parameters used in the motion and how can you draw a graphical representation of various parameters. Okay, now in this time I am going to describe you equation of motion. What is the equation of motion? Means in your physics, there in the mechanics part there is the two part. First is the kinetics and second part is kinematics. Okay, this is the part of the kinematics. What is the kinematics? That part of study in which we will not discuss about the force and its causes. Okay, next thing. Now our topic is the equation of motion. What is the equation of motion? There is basically three types of equation which we have used in the kinematics, and your first equation is V is equal to U plus AT. Okay, you know it very well. What is V? V is your final velocity, U is your initial velocity, A is the acceleration, and T is the time. Okay, next equation is S is equal to UT plus half times of A T square. Okay, and your third equation is V square is equal to U square plus 2 times of S. Okay, these are the basic three equations of motion which you will use in the kinematics. Okay, this equation is known as velocity and time equation. The first equation of motion is known as the velocity and time equation. Okay, the second equation is your distance and time equation. Distance and time equation. Okay, and your third equation is velocity and distance equation. Okay, in the equation of motion there is a different name of the first equation of motion, velocity and time equation, and second equation of motion is the distance and time equation, and third one equation is V, velocity and distance time equation. These are the basic three equations which will you use in the kinematics part of physics. Okay, now let us describe about the each and every equation. You know it, every parameter. V is the final velocity, U is your initial velocity, A is acceleration, T for time. Okay, and what is the time? That time in which the velocity of body get changed from U to V. Okay, this is your time. And the second equation of motion, on this level we will say this is the distance, but in the further level you will say that this is not a distance, this is a displacement. Okay, your third equation of motion, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Okay, this is your three equation of motion. Now let us describe about the each and every equation. How can you define, how can you derive every equations. Okay, now let's come on the first equation. What is your first equation? Your first equation is V is equal to U plus AT. Now I am going to derive this equation by a graphical representation. Okay, in the graphical representation, how can you describe these equations of motion? Okay, your first equation of motion, what is V is equal to U plus A times of T. Okay, suppose a body is moving with the initial velocity U, and after T time interval its velocity has get changed, become V. Okay, a body is moving with a uniformly acceleration from U to V. Okay, body is moving with a uniform acceleration. Suppose the uniform acceleration is your A. Okay, now your velocity is from U to V, the time conserved is T. Okay, then how can you make the velocity time graph? I think this is very easy. How can you plot it? Suppose you will take two vertical axes. This is your time axis, okay, and this is your velocity axis. This is your time axis and this is your velocity axis, okay. Now at initial state, at t is equal to 0, what is the velocity of body? You will say u, okay, and after t time consumption, its time had gets changed, t is equal to t, means from time 0 to t its velocity get changed u to v, and body is moving with a uniform acceleration, okay. Next thing, I am going to plot the graph of velocity time graph, and given data is here, okay. On this data, how can you plot? Let us understand. This is your origin, means here t is equal to 0 and velocity is also your 0 at this point, okay. But in this question, at t is equal to 0, your velocity is not 0. What is your velocity? Is u, means at t is equal to 0, your velocity is u, okay. At t is equal to 0, your velocity is u, and body is moving with a uniform acceleration, okay. So after time t, its velocity has become v, means at time t is equal to 2, its velocity has become v, okay. At t is equal to 0, the initial velocity of body is u, and after time t, its velocity has become v, okay. Now from this figure, if anyone will ask you, find out the acceleration of body by this graph, then how can you calculate it? You may calculate it. What is acceleration? Acceleration is the change in velocity upon change in time, means in the given interval of time, if you may calculate the change in velocity, then you may calculate acceleration. What is the velocity? Initial velocity is u, and its velocity had get changed to v. Within how much time? You will see that the time consumption is your t, okay. In the velocity time graph, if anyone will ask you that how can you calculate the acceleration, in the velocity time graph, in the velocity versus time graph, if you calculate acceleration, then how can you calculate? You will simply calculate the slope of line. आपको लाइन का क्या निकालना है? स्लोप निकालना है, okay. How can you calculate it? What is the slope? This is your slope, okay. How can you calculate it? Slope is equal to this distance upon this distance. Remember it. How can you calculate it? How can you calculate the slope of line? You may calculate this distance upon this distance. What is its distance? You may calculate it. This is whole part is v, okay. The whole part is your v, and this part is your u. The whole part is your v, and this one part is your u. Then how much it will be? It has become v minus u. Yes. And next thing, what is its distance? Its distance is same as t. This is 0, this is t. Then the what is the distance of a and b? Then you will say that t. Suppose this is c, okay. If you will calculate the acceleration of body, then how can you calculate it? The slope of line. By the slope of line, you may calculate the acceleration of body. A is equal to slope. What is slope? Slope is equal to this distance upon this distance, okay. What is this distance? V minus u, and what is its distance? Is t. Then you may write simply v minus u upon t, okay. Now you may solve it. by the cross multiplication, this has become AT is equal to B minus U. Yes, now get replace it. B is equal to U plus AT. This is your first equation of motion. Okay, you will place this value on that side. This has become plus U. Then B is equal to U plus AT. This is your first equation of motion. Okay, by the velocity time graph, you may calculate the first equation of motion. Okay, by using the slope concept. What is the slope concept? In the velocity time graph, the slope of a given line will give you acceleration. Okay, now come on the second equation of motion. What is the second equation of motion? Your second equation of motion is S is equal to ut plus half times of AT square. Okay, now by this graph, how can you calculate S is equal to ut plus half AT square? You know it very well from the velocity time graph. From the velocity time graph, if you will calculate the covered area, then you may simply calculate the distance traveled by body from t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 2. Means in your graph, this is your graph. This is your graph. Okay. In this graph, if you will calculate the total covered area, how can you calculate covered area? Just see you example. Suppose this is your graph, and I am telling you that what is its covered area. Then you will simply drop a perpendicular on the horizontal axis. Okay, and this area will give you covered area. Now your graph is your straight line A and C. If you will drop a perpendicular from A to on this axis, and if you will drop from C to on this axis, then your covered area will be complete this area. Okay, if you will calculate the total covered area in the velocity time graph, you will simply calculate the distance traveled or displacement traveled by a body. Okay, now how can you calculate this covered area? In this covered area, you may see there is a two geometry. The first geometry is your rectangle and second geometry is your triangle. If you will add the area of rectangle plus area of triangle, then you may calculate the total covered area by the graph A and C. How can you calculate it? Just sort out it. What is the area? This is B, this is C, this is D, this is E. Okay. Now S is equal to, in the velocity time graph, what is the total distance or total displacement? You will say that the total covered area. What is your covered area? Area of, what is your area? A, C, E, D and A. Your area will be A, C, E, D and A. If you will calculate this area, then you may simply calculate the distance traveled by the body. Okay, then how can you calculate it? This area, you will break this the whole area in the two sectional part. First is your rectangle and second has become your triangle. Okay, now the distance is equal to, what is your area of rectangle? Area of rectangle. What is your rectangle? A, B, E and D. A, B, E, D, and your triangle area is plus area of triangle. What is? A, B and C. If you may calculate this one, if you will calculate this one, and finally you will add it, then you may calculate the total covered area by the graph A and C. Okay, this is very easy. This is rectangle. Yes, this is rectangle. Okay, in this rectangle, how can you calculate the area? Length into breadth. Okay, what is your length? Length is your T, and what is your breadth? Is U. Okay, then the area of this rectangle is L into B. What is your L? T, and what is your breadth? U. Then your area will be U into T. Okay, plus half plus area of triangle. How can you calculate the area of triangle? Half times of base into height. What is your height? This is your height. What is your height? B minus U. In this triangle, the height of BC or the height of triangle is B minus U. Okay. then half times of, what is the area of triangle? Half times of base into height. In this triangle, what is the base? Base is your same as t, because this is a rectangle and the opposite sides are equal. So if this is t, then it has also become what? T. Okay, what is your base? Base is t into, and what is your height? B minus u. B minus u. This is your height. Now calculate it. S is equal to ut plus half times of t v minus u. Your equation has become this one, but your second equation of motion is S is equal to ut plus half times of at square. Okay. Now from the first equation of motion, from here, if you will place v here, then v minus u is equal to a into t. Means you may replace v minus u by at. Okay. Now v minus u will replace by at. Then you may write here a into t. Then S is equal to ut plus half times of t into what is a and t. Okay. Now sort it. S is equal to ut plus half times of a into t into t square. This is your second equation of motion. Okay. Okay. In this method, in the second equation, we have to use the first equation of motion. Okay. By the graphical method, you may just calculate the second equation of motion. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now come on the third equation of motion. What is your third equation of motion? Your third equation of motion is v square is equal to u square plus 2 times of a into s. Okay. How can you calculate it? Just remember it. If in the second equation of motion, if I will ask you that what is the covered area, then you may write the simply the area of A, C, E, D and A. This is also a trapezium. This is also a trapezium. How? The opposite sides are parallel. Opposite one pair of sides is parallel and one pair of sides is non-parallel. So this is the trapezium. Yes. Okay. Then how can you calculate the covered area? By the trapezium method. Then the area of trapezium. What is your trapezium? A, C, E, D and A. A, C, E, D and A. And how can you calculate the area of trapezium? The area of trapezium is, suppose this is your trapezium. Okay. A, B, C and D. This length is A, this length is B and the perpendicular distance is H. Then how can you calculate the area of trapezium? The area of trapezium will be the half times of sum of parallel side. What is the parallel side? AB and CD. What is the length of AB? A. And what is the length of CD? Is B. Into what is the perpendicular distance between these parallel lines? This is H. So you may calculate the area of trapezium by this method. Okay. Here is your trapezium. Okay. In this trapezium there is a two parallel sides and this is your perpendicular distance. Okay. Then how can you calculate it? Half times of, by this method, sum of parallel side. This side plus this side. What is the length of this side? This side is u plus what is the length of this side? This is v plus v. Okay. Into, okay, what is the perpendicular length between these parallel sides? This is t. Now into t. Okay. From the first equation of motion, you have calculated this one. Now calculate the value of t. T is equal to v minus u upon a. Okay. Now place this value here. Then S is equal to half times of v plus u into v minus u upon a. Yes. Here, look it here. A plus b, a minus b. What is its become? A square minus b square. Then S is equal to v square minus u square upon 2 into a. Now cross multiply. This has become v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, now place b square value on that side, then b square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is your third equation of motion. Okay, by the same graph you may calculate each and every equation of motion. First equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at. Second equation of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and third equation of motion is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Remember it, in the first equation of motion we have just calculated the slope of line AC, and the second equation of motion you have just calculate the total covered area by the this method, the area of rectangle plus area of triangle. In the third equation of motion you may just calculate the whole area of trapezium. Okay, this is very easy task, and this is a very important for your syllabus, and just keep it up and just understand it. Thank you so much.